let's say a research bench. A sculptor table. And a smithing bench. Over there. Actually, not steel, but wood. No. Never mind. And now we've got a research bench. We can actually start on researching, obviously. So what I want to do first is geothermal power, which is going to allow me to utilize this and other steam geysers. But in order to do that, I need a researcher. Jenna, with a skill of 12, has a high passion for it. So I'm going to take her away from mining and hauling and cleaning, but still keep her as warden and plant cut. And now she's going to be researching. We've got smithing and sculpting. Now, did we not have someone with a high passion for... Ow! I was about to say, did we have someone with a high passion for... art? We do. A said person I believe it was Mother, yes, is injured. And she's no longer capable of walking. Good. I'm gonna need more power really soon, so I can't wait until the research is done, so I can start making that geothermal power thingy. In the meantime, let us start mining some more steel. Right there. There's some steel over here still, there's some steel over there. Doomy, you actually haul this guy? Because he was dead already. Because you stopped hunting. Oh. We've got 20 meals. Perfect. Ah, another one of these traders. Exotic goods. Exotic goods, this is why you need art. It's not just to make your place look nice, but also to sell your sculptures if you have them through art. You can buy gold from them or sell it. I'll actually just sell it because at this very moment I will have absolutely no use for it. And clothing that you don't need, like the tribal wear and the camel hair pants. You can also buy some clothing on occasion. If you have elephants and their tusks, you've killed them and their tusks are falling off and you can collect them, then you can sell them too. There's an animal called a thrombo, which has a specific very valuable horn. You can sell that one too, if you have it. And you can buy and sell animals. So I could sell Candace for 112 silver, but I'm not gonna do that. And these things all have something. Cyclic Animal Pulsar will make any animal go berserk on a manhunting rage. That unfortunately includes your own animals. So if you have like this massive animal husbandry setup, then don't ever purchase that thing, don't ever use it, because if you do, then all of your own animals will go berserk on the man-hunting range, and yeah, you're screwed. I had to learn this the hard way, unfortunately. The Psychic Insanity Lance. It's basically if you have enemies standing somewhere else, then you can throw this and they will start fighting with each other. It's kind of useful, but as you can see, kind of expensive. So I'll just keep it at selling the gold and the clothing that I don't need at this moment. Wow, some money! The power is still an issue. Doomy, you're gonna place that over there, and then you're gonna go to sleep. Goodie. Splendid. And Ina just keeps on cooking until we have 20 meals, and then she's just gonna butcher. Butchering and brewing is also part of cooking. And something that you can, for instance, do is say that if you want people with a high, people with a high skill of cooking, you want to have them cook. You can actually just set the minimum cooking skill to, let's say, 6 or 7. Then, for instance, if Ida had a cooking skill of 8, I could make her cook over here. Let's say that Jenna has a cooking skill of 4. Then I could say, like, well, the butcher's table, anyone that is ordered to cook can use that. And thus Jenna would go and butcher. But since I will have set the cooking table, the cook stove, to a minimum skill of 7, Jenna, for instance, won't be able to go and cook simple meals. But not... I think I may actually have done that, so I don't want that. Because otherwise Ida might not be able to cook after all. Right. Just gonna get the last steel out of here. But I'm kind of tempted to break this open, because this is a wall and I can just deconstruct this and reveal what's in here. But there's a danger. There might be crypto sleep caskets in here that contain dangerous animals or basically civilians or even mechanoids. And you don't want to deal with mechanoids at such an early stage. Things thus far are going smoothly. I like it. Just a power issue that is a bit of an issue at the moment, but that'll be sorted out soon enough. Let's see, I might decide to just block this off entirely, to say that the only way that people can come in is through this little area. I'm seeing... Ooh. Jenna, you hold this guy. Jenna's not a hauler. Doomy, you haul. Mid, a pop idol. Well, you're gonna get butchered, that's what. Ooh, armor vest. I'm gonna forbid this. Unforbid? Doomy. Haul the vest. And then forbid it again. Now if I don't forbid an armor vest or something like power armor helmet or personal shield, then anyone that walks by and decides to wear this is gonna be wearing it. The percentage that it says behind it, normal, is the quality. They go from awful, shoddy, normal, poor, sorry, awful, shoddy, normal, poor, no. Awful, shoddy, poor, normal, good, excellent, superior, masterwork, and legendary. Basically, the higher up in quality, the better it is. But the percentage behind it is its deterioration rate and the quality on like how fresh is it, how beaten up is it. It's like torn, tattered. And if it is below 50%, people wearing that will actually start to complain like, oh, I don't like this outfit, it's tattered. It's going to put a negative buff on it. So you don't want that at all. So that's why I forbid this, so that people don't wear it. And we still have Mother Idol. Mother was the artist, eh? Yes. So, I'm gonna go to the sculpture. And then I'm gonna say, make a small sculpture out of not silver, absolutely not gold, not steel, not plasteel, not uranium. And do that 10 times. But before you do that, just go and chop down some trees. From here and here. And there. Here. Perfect. So that you actually have something to work with. And chop that down too, because need a used to cook, and we get another raid, and a group of tribespeople is attacking immediately. And now there are 4. So, I'm gonna have to militarize everyone. And make sure they are behind here. Mother, you don't have a weapon, so you go here. Hecthor, you don't have a weapon, so you go here. Perfect. I'm gonna try and find cover from the turrets. The meleeers will just instantly head towards the turrets. Start hitting it. And oh, turret is gone, but they died. Unforbid, unforbid, and security. Place it back. Now I also actually want to have a orbital trade beacon in here. Reason will become apparent soon enough. That's a boom rat. And I believe we funded all of the regular buffalo here. Still the deer. Is it deer or elk? I guess deer. You've got ewes and bucks. Yeah, that's deer. But a lot of buffalo here though. Ooh, I'm tempted. Jenna, just please hurry up with the research. As we've got an unfinished wooden small sculpture from Mother over there. She's currently meditating. What I'm going to be doing now is something interesting. I'm going to force them some joy at 7 and at 8 at night. And then I'm going to tell them to start working here for 4 hours. Then they've got 2 hours of joy. Four hours of work. Actually, I'll move the joy over to here. Anything over here. And I'll force them to go to sleep at 9. So now I've actually designated them to do exactly what I want, when I want. So if it's time for work, they will work. If it's time for joy, they will actually stop working and do something for fun. Speaking of, let's give them a wooden chess table over here with some wooden stools. Right over here and over here. And also give them a wooden horseshoe pin. That'll keep them entertained. The search of the geothermal is almost done. Just over 100 work left still on the sculpture. Doomy's gonna start working on the thing. Mod is joining in too. Actually, Mod, you don't construct, you don't mine. You just art. And it's almost done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Our first statue is done. A wooden small sculpture, good. And then we press art, and then it's going to give a bit of a description on what it is. This piece illustrates the solitary adventurer. There is a mountain in the background, the smiling head of a housewife watching over all. Sometimes events that happens during your playthrough will be described as the description here. And the other stuff that it says just basically gonna make no sense whatsoever. Oh well. Tina's still making some meals, which is good. Research is almost done. Can't wait. Corn is growing nicely. Rice is doing well. Almost ready for the second harvest. And let's have a look see at the productions. We have Taylor. Already have that smith. Oh no, we don't have smithing. We do have sculptors. This is the smithing bench. But I'm curious, can I? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess 11 by 11 is doable. Question is, do I have the room over there? I'm gonna see if this is possible to do. Because if it is, I'm gonna make a couple of rooms worth 11 by 11 and place a trade beacon in there and eventually remove this stockpile entirely. Research finished. Geothermal power allows you to build geothermal power plants on top of steam geysers for uninterrupted power. Unlimited power! Next research that I want is definitely stone cutting. But first and foremost, we've got a new structure over here, geothermal power. We have to place it on the center of that thing. And voila. Once this thing is built, we're gonna have a massive supply of power. It's gonna be awesome. always, pretty much always like this. You're gonna be struggling for power. You're gonna be struggling like, what are you gonna be doing in terms of building and doing stuff. But geothermal power is always one of the first things you'll want as your first research. And we have another structure, another sculpture already, a superior one. Let's have a look-see. On the sculpture is a representation of Jenna Sunde striking compacted steel while digging on June 5th, 5500. We've got a bulk goods trader, by the way. We'll go over that. Jenna is high-fiving a friend. The stone cutting is done already. Perfect. Overall, the composition is triangular. A jackal in the distance seems to symbolize God. Now we have a bulk goods trader. Hey, Planitana, how you, Planinata. I always mess that up. How you doing, buddy? Splendid. I'm gonna be selling my sandstone blocks because I don't think I have sandstone in this particular world. So I'll sell that. I can buy gold, and if I had it, I could sell it. I can sell my wood, and my wood, and my wood. I can buy granite blocks. I could also just keep them. I'm doing very well. I'm actually enjoying an evening off. I'll sell the boom rat leather, the hair leather, and the husky fur. I'll keep that. I'll sell the squirrel skin, tortoise leather, and boar skin. I'm gonna keep the human leather, the buffalo leather, and the deer hide, because I'll be making clothing out of that later. I will be growing my own cloth and hay soon enough. I am gonna sell the human meat, because that's just more money for me. Keep the buffalo meat, Labrador retriever meat, and venison. I can buy simple meals, which I will, because that way I won't have to actually I see something there. Husky, husky. I want to buy the huskies. Actually not this one, but that one. Whoa, I can buy a lot of huskies. Oh, and look at this, thrombos. If you manage to tame a thrombo, which is a very rare creature, you can sell it for a lot of money. So you basically just want to try and tame them. They're gonna appear on the map at random. They're gonna stay for a little while and then they're just gonna leave again. So you want your best animal handler on the case. Actually, now that I see that I have more, I think I want to have this one instead. Is this the 4-year-old? No, I want the 3-year-old. Because 9 out of 10 times you're not gonna succeed in taming a thrombo. But if you can, you definitely want to keep it to sell it. And I want huskies because anti-love, which is the name, as you can see, obedience, release, rescue, and a haul. If any, well, not any kind of dogs, if the Labrador Retrievers or Huskies are old enough, they can be trained for hauling, rescuing, and releasing. Releasing means that you can actually send them to attack, which I never want to do anyway. And Candace, our little warg over here, which is kind of like a wolf, I guess, can also be trained for hauling. So what I'll be doing quickly is getting some animal sleeping spots right here. 1, 2. So that our newfound dogs can also have a place to rest. Right there. Now we've got another bulk goods trader. Jenna. We don't have power. We don't have power. Yay. It's gonna happen a lot in the first stages. Just waiting, come on. Call them, right now. Let's see, what do they have what I want, need, or don't need? I could sell my rice. Could sell the laboratory tree for meat, because I've got lots of buffalo meat and venison. It's gonna supply me with a lot of meals. Pigs and sows can also be trained for what you would call it, hauling and rescuing and stuff. And as you can see, these guys also sell thrombos, but I don't have the money to afford them. But I could also just sell my huskies again right away, but I'm gonna make a loss out of them anyway, so I just don't want to do that. I'll sell these 2 piles for 32 bucks, 32 silver. So, I really hope that this will be done soon. Doomy, can you like... The materials? I don't have enough steel. Dang it, I don't have enough steel. Oh, but we just struck compacted steel over here, so that's good. And our third sculpture is superior as well. On this work, there is a representation of Yenna Bucky Pratt stumbling forward on a psychic look, or psiotic look, on her face on May 9th. Dolphins symbolically surround her head. The work suggests the concept of sympathy. If you squint your eyes, the unbalanced composition of the image reveals the outline of a mongoose. That's what I mean. It's so random as crap, basically. Sometimes the stuff just doesn't make any sense. But that means we still have, after this one is done, 6 sculptures to make. And we've got another raid from tribespeople. In this case, we've got 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Just gonna get everyone in. Hecthor. You're a good shot, actually. You get the pump shotgun. Mother. Ooh, you're a good shot too. You get the pump shotgun. You hide here. You hide here. Doomy, you hide here. The 2 of you hide here. Oh! Now that we have both visitors and a raid going on, what is gonna happen, since these guys are heading straight for here, is nothing. Unless they are going to assault right now. They're not. Please assault, start your assault. Ah, fuck. They're heading for me. I was kind of hoping that they would have some infighting going on. Would be funny. You're dead. Clark. And that's another gun down. But that doesn't matter too much. Perfect. Do haul the bodies, please, because they will start rotting. Oh, you're not a hauler. You're not a hauler.